All right, folks, we are live from Talihina. First matchup of the night. The Lady Golden Tigers against your Lady Panthers from Stigler. Lady Panthers enter into the night 1-5 on the season. First game of 2026, which means a fresh start. You got to leave the first 6 games behind you. Start the year knowing, hey, you're 0-0 in 26. Starting lineup for the Lady Panthers, you got Daniels, Kate, Meekum, Adams, and I believe Pruitt's going to round off the starting 5. Talihina ladies come in. Jeremy, what did we say? They were 1-2 on the season. There's a few games that weren't reported, so we don't know how the outcome fared there, but we do know they're 1-2 on the season. Always an exciting matchup between these two teams, so we anticipate a up and down the floor ball game. And it's good to see London back out on the floor after missing that game against Salisal, a game that Stigler, as I said a moment ago, would like to forget, as they lost pretty handily to the Lady Black Diamonds. But they enter into a new year, fresh start. Ladies say a quick prayer as they get ready for the jump. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Hopefully the live stream works well for us. If not, we'll be recording the game and we'll upload it as soon as we can afterwards. But hopefully everything will be good. So here we go. Tip is up. And the Lady Golden Tigers with possession. And we're underway. Peyton Meekum guards the ball. Keely Adams now. You got Kate's expected a little bit of help on the backside, and no one was able to pick up the ball handler, which led to a wide open layup, and Talihina's up early in this one, 2-0. Daniels now with the ball, gets it over to Lexi. Lexi now cuts to the basket, up and under, off the glass, up and good. And Lexi is off and rolling, and we're tied at 2. Lady Panthers open up in some man defense here. Daniels and Meekum pressuring the ball. Now Pruitt. Ball reset back to the top of the key. Keely Adams now guarding. And Kate gets a hand on it. Good block there. And Daniels comes down with it. Gets it now to Pruitt. Pruitt gets across midcourt. Now he's going to reset over here to Cates. Cates a little careless with the ball there. It's going to be picked off. Left-hand layup up and good. And like that, Talihina now up 4-2. Lady Panthers going to have to take care of the ball. That's kind of been a little bit of the issue team-wide this season, just turnovers and the opponent converting those into points. Ball knocked out of bounds, going to stay with the Lady Panthers. Stigler's going to have to take care of the ball. They're going to have to get rebounds, and they're going to have to make open shots if they want to get the second win of the season, first and 26. Meekum now with the ball. Goes up and under, off with the left hand. Shot up, no good. Adams tries to get the board, but Talihina now comes, looks to push down the floor. Meekum on the ball. Good head fake, kick back to the short corner over there. Goes up, tries to draw the charge is Daniels. No call there. Ball going to be knocked out. It's going to stay with Stigler. You always wonder how your teams, whether you're Talihina or Stigler, are going to come. They've had a long break. I know they practiced in that break, but no action, live game action. So it's going to take both teams, I imagine, a little bit of time to knock the rust off. Pruitt now with the ball, trying to get it to Meekum. Meekum now able to come down with it. Pressuring the ball is Talihina. Pruitt with the ball, kicks it over to Meekum. Meekum open three, shot up the back of the iron, no good. Cates gets the rebound, shot back up, shot up and good. Lexi draws the foul shot. They're going to count it. Now she'll get a chance for a three-point play. Shot up, nothing but net. Lady Panthers have their first lead, 5-4. Cates has all 5 points. Still early in the first quarter. There's a layup, left-hander up. No, or it was good, rather. So Talihina back on top. Meekum gets the screen from Pruitt. Now looks to try to head fake, go in. Cates cuts to the basket. Meekum doesn't see her. Good defense there by the Lady Golden Tigers. Keely Adams now with the ball. Gets it to Cates. Cates immediately goes to work. And they're gonna say jump ball. And nearly another three-point play, but instead jump ball, so Lexi's going to inbound it under the basket. That was a pretty quick 5 seconds. Pretty quick 5 seconds there, but they're going to get a violation there. Ball's going to go to Talihina. They're up 6-5, early 4:47 remaining in the opening period. Talihina's wanting to try to get it inside. That's going to go off the foot of Talihina, so that's going to result in a backcourt turnover, and Cates is going to inbound it to Meekum. Got a lot of sponsors tonight that really help us make this broadcast possible. We want to first say thank you to SCA Title and Abstract, KC Marlott CPA, and TW Trucks and Equipment. Cates goes to work here. Looks to try to get around the defender, passes to Daniel, cut to the basket, shot up off the glass, going to draw the foul, and Lexi's going to get a chance at a pair of free throws and add to her total of 5 points here in this opening quarter. First shot up and good. It's going to tie the game at 6. Shot up and good. So Lexi's 3 of 3 from the charity stripe. 7 points in the ball game. In fact, all 7 points. Stigler back on top. Good cut to the basket there, but really good recovery there by Pruitt. Steps in front of the pass and knocks it out, saving a easy layup, and Talihina is going to make a substitution. So Maddie's going to pressure the ball here. Talihina gets it in, back to the top of the key. Swings it over to the corner. Going to reset back to the top. Splits the defense. Left-hand shot up and good. Good penetration there by Talihina, and they're back on top, 8-7. Meekum now with the ball, gets it to Adams. Adams now going to swing it over to Cates. Cates looks to try to get it into Meekum, head fakes. And she's going to kick it back out. Meekum's going to shoot the 3. Shot up and good. And Peyton gets her first bucket of the ball game. And that's going to put Stigler up 10-8. Good swing up to the key. Shot up off the backboard, no good. Cates with the board. And now she's going to try to create some separation between her and the defender. Easily gets it across mid-court. Daniels now with the ball. Finds Meekum cutting to the basket. Meekum now up and under off the glass, no good. Peyton tried to draw the foul there, let him play through. And now Talihina's on the move, trailing 10-8. Shout out to the camera guy tonight, Jay Vales. There's a deep 3, good arch, up and good. Got to get a hand up in her face. It'll be a long night from 3. So Cates to Daniel. Daniels now over to Meekum, going to cut to the basket. Daniels will shoot that deep 3. Shot up off the back of the iron, no good. Good shot there, just a little bit too much on it. And now Talihina looks to push it down the floor, gets it over to the corner. Shot up, front of the iron, no good. Meekum's going to come down with it. Pruitt did a good job at least getting a hand up in her face. And now Cates with the ball. Meekum now gets to Adams. Adams will shoot the three. Shot up and good. So now they're kind of spreading the wealth a little bit. I think they're going to only call that a 2, though. I guess her foot was on the line. I think they're going to get Lexi there with the foul. And that's going to be Lexi's first, in fact, first team foul. They've kind of been letting them play a little bit. There's a deep three by Talihina, front of the iron, no good. Adams battles for it, comes down, now gets it to Meekum. Daniels trailing down here in the floor. And now Meekum wisely gets it over to Cates, and Cates now going to try to find the open player. Back to Cates, a little spin move. Should have been a foul, no call. And the ball is going to go off the fingertips of Talihina. It's going to stay with the Lady Panthers. They're going to say it went off of Peyton's hand. It's going to be a turnover in the play. Thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Like I said, we apologize if we get some problems with the stream there. It cuts in and out on us. Just bear with us. Adams now with the ball. Gets it to Cates. Cates now tries to create some separation there. Good defense by Talihina. Gets it into Meekum. Meekum up and under. Shot up and good. And now Peyton has 5 points. Stigler back on top. .29 seconds left. Shot up, no good. Battle for it. Daniels comes down with it. So it's got a substitution coming here. Checking in, Haney is going to give Daniels a breather right here. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Lady Panthers 14, Lady Golden Tigers 13. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the second period. All right, folks, we're back here. Second period underway. Lady Panthers on top by 1. We want to apologize, folks. I know the service is a little bit in and out. And we apologize. It's definitely not you, and really it's not us. It's just the wireless service that we're connected to here at the school. That's what makes sometimes the away games, especially in some of our rural communities where we don't have real good service to bring you the stream. Just shot up and good, a little cheap foul. The ref's going to call there. They're going to say the bucket was good. Going to get Peyton there for the foul, her first. Shot up and good. So a three-point play to start the second quarter, and that puts up Talihina by 2, matches their largest lead of the ball game. Kate picks up her dribble there. Got to be careful. She's going to get a 5-second. And if you're the Lady Panthers, you got to come help her out. If you see her pick that dribble up, which you don't want to pick the dribble up, but if they do, you got to come help them out. Well, now Cates with the ball. She'll shoot the three from the corner. Shot up good. And Alexi picks up where she left off in the first quarter. Now 10 points in the ball game, and Stigler's back on top, 17-16. Adams steps in front. She's got Meekum trailing a little bit too much on the pass. Oh. And Meekum's going to be all right. She hit the wall pretty hard. Got to see the hustle there. Good thing there's a pad right there. All right, so back to Talihina. Pruitt on the ball there, and Haney's going to step in front of it and knock it out. Good defense there. Good cut to the basket. Haney did a great job, though, on defense, responding and sealing that to where the pass couldn't get through. So Meekum now pressures the ball. Trap over in the corner. Meekum's going to come down with it. Looks to try to go down the baseline. Now he's going to go straight to the basket. Shot up. And Peyton's going to go to the line for a pair of free throws. She had 5 in the first quarter. Her first chance from the line. And if you're Stigler, you got to be excited with the way the ladies have come out so far in this game and has stood toe-to-toe with Talihina. And have a chance to go up by 3 should Peyton make both her free throws. First shot up, good. Second shot up, good. Now Peyton has 7, and Stigler has their largest lead of the ball game at 19-16. Meekum's going to play the ball here. Kate steps out, cuts the offensive player off. And I believe they're going to get Daniels for the foul. So that's going to be London's first foul. It's on the floor, so Talihina's going to inbound it from under the basket. Gets it inside. Adams does a good job on defense there. Skip pass over to the corner, head fake, goes inside. And good ball movement there by Talihina, and the result is a easy layup. Both teams are playing man defense. putting a lot of pressure on the ball, trying to force the turnover. Daniels now gets to Meekum. Meekum head fake, kicks back out to Daniels. Ooh, good cut there by Meekum. Got Adams underneath the basket. Kicks it back to Cates. And she sees Meekum, shot up. Oh! Meekum wanted the foul, said that the defender gave her a high five on the way up, no call. Good cut. Real good cut there by Talihina, just couldn't secure the pass. If they were able to do that, it was going to lead to an easy 2 points. Regardless, now Stigler. Cates now brings the ball across midcourt. Lady Panthers doing a great job with those screens and cuts. Cates calling for it down in the box there. Going to move back out to the corner. Daniels now cuts. Meekum thinks about the three. Good up and under, and she's going to draw the foul and go to the line for a couple more free throws. Each team has 2 team fouls here in the second quarter. First shot, a little bit too much mustard on it, hits the back of the iron. Peyton now 2 of 3 from the line. Got a chance to make it 3 or 4. Second shot up, good. So Peyton now has 8 points, 3 here in the second quarter. They're going to get an offensive foul. It's going to be called on Talihina. Kind of leaned that shoulder when she was trying to set the screen and happened to take place right in front of the referee. He didn't like what he saw, and as a result, calls a foul. Now and so Talihina, good hustle play there for the ball, was able to secure it without traveling, and as a result, they called a timeout. Going to go silent just for a moment, and we'll be right back. Lady Panthers up 20-18. All right, here we go. Talihina ball, 4 minutes left in the half. Lady Panthers up by 2. I'll give a few shout-outs here in just a moment. I got Vale's doing some work right now, but we will give some shout-outs here in just a moment. I want to say thanks to Compassion Home Care and Cooks and Hills Co-op, Dunford, and Cooks and Hills Connect. If you're in need of some internet service, give Cooks and Hills a connect and see if they might be in your hood. We appreciate all the sponsors. That's folks, that's how we're able to do what we do. Gas ain't free. It's a lot cheaper, but it still ain't free. There's a 3-point shot in the corner off the back of the iron, rolls around, and somebody's living right tonight. I think it was that Jesus Saves warm-up shirt she had on before the game, because somebody living right. There we go. Gets it now to Meekum. Meekum gets it over to Adams. Cates looking for the screen back into Meekum. Meekum's going to get the ball. Doesn't like what she sees, so she's going to get it back to Lexi. Lexi's going to shoot it. Shot up, no good. And that's going to be a foul on Talihina, 4th team foul. So now Meekum's going to inbound it. Got Lexi right there in the paint. She's going to go to work. A little turnaround, no foul call. I saw it 40 feet away up here, slap on the arm, no call. Kind of letting them play a little bit, and that's all right. Now Talihina with the lead and ball. Moves it over to the corner. Good recovery there by Meekum. Now she's going to play reset. Gets it over to the corner. And Haney comes down with it. Meekum looks to push it. She's got a little bit ahead of herself there. I'm going to call a carry on the play. So Stigler, they're going to call a timeout. 2:33 left in the half. They trail by 21-20. I want to say thanks to a few of our sponsors tonight, if that's all right with you good folks out there in Facebook land. I want to say thanks to Williams Chevrolet. If you're in the market and need a vehicle, go over there and see them. Go over there and see them get you a new ride. I want to say thanks to Farmers State Bank. The good folks over there, whether you are in Stigler or Quinton, wherever it may be, we sure appreciate you folks. And Palmer Construction. Folks, if you need sidewalks, driveways, any kind of concrete work, give Logan a call. I drove by the city hall the other day and the new addition they're doing. He was pouring all kinds of concrete out there. So give Logan a call, whether it's concrete or any other kind of construction work. He's the man for the job. Thank you to all of our sponsors. So after the Stigler timeout, Talihina inbounds the ball, looking to try to add to this 1-point lead. It's been an up and down game, highly contested on the defensive side, and several turnovers by both teams. And so if you're either coach, you're going to want to have to clean that up in the locker room. There's a deep three about 4 foot away, 4 foot behind the three-point. That was NBA range and shot up and good. She shot all the way from the Stigler nursing home. There goes now Meekum with the ball. Gets it to Adams. Now Adams kind of waiting for someone to come help. Now Daniels has it, tries to get it into Cates. Defender steps in front of the ball. And now Talihina looks to add to their largest lead of the ball game, which is 4. Shot up, no good. Battle for it. Ooh, I think, there's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow. Let's see. Possession arrow to Lady Panthers. So here comes Cates. Ball across mid-court. Gets it to Daniels. Daniels now to Meekum. Meekum now kicks it out to Adams. Adams shoots the three off the back of the iron. No good. They're going to whistle Stigler for the foul. It's going to be the 14th foul. Call is going to be on Haney. That's her fourth team foul. So both teams now have 14 team fouls. So for the next 60 seconds, both teams will be shooting free throws. First shot up, front of the iron, no good. A little short. Lady Panthers scored 14 in the first, but only 6 here in the second. Meekum battles for it, comes down with it. Looks to push it down the floor. Lexi picks up the dribble there. Daniels comes down to help. Meekum cuts to the basket. Peyton gets walloped down under the basket. And as I said a moment ago, that is the 5th team foul. So Peyton should go to the line for a pair of free throws. She's 3 of 4 in the game, all here in the second quarter. Peyton's had a great game, 8 points. It's been her and Cates. Cates got 10. First shot up, good. And Peyton's second shot up. Back of the iron, no good. So 50% from the line on that go around. 4 of 6 in the game. Speaking of Peyton, now on the ball, playing defense. Adams, hand straight up, good defense. She did exactly what your coach is going to teach you. Just go straight up, don't reach. And she was rewarded for that by being awarded the block shot. Ball tipped out of bounds, and so Meekham's going to inbound it. I think they're going to get Lexi for some kind of illegal screen or something. It's going to be her second. So Talihina, if they want to, can hold to the last. Yeah, they're going to get travel and play there. I was about to say Talihina could hold for the final shot, but because of the turnover, now Stigler, 14.8 left. So Haney's going to come and help. Got plenty of time here. So it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to go to Talihina. A little bit sloppy here, the final 60 seconds by both teams. Turning the ball over now. Substitution here by Talihina. Three-point shot up at the buzzer. And as a result, we're going to head to the break. What would have been just a three-point lead now doubled at 6. 27-21 Talihina. Still a lot of ball to be played. We're going to go to the break, and we'll be back with the second half. All right, folks, second half set to get underway. It's been a close game, 27-21 at the break. But Talihina was able to hit that three at the buzzer. Lady Panthers have led by as many as three. Both teams somewhat played a little bit sloppy on offense some, but both teams played good defense. Cates goes, kicks it over to, tries to get it to Adams. Talihina has really good ball movement. Just not able to get it to fall there. Daniels with it, gets it to Meekum. Meekum to Cates. Starting five back out on the floor for Stigler. Cates goes to work inside the paint. Shot up, rolled around, no good. First half scoring for the Panthers. Alexi had 10. Peyton had 9. Adams 2. That was all the scoring. Had a good first period, the Lady Panthers did. Slowed down a little bit in the second. And that's how Talihina was able to get out on top. Good pass into Meekum, shot up, good. Oh, good pass there by Daniels. So all the confusion cleared up now. Talihina ball gets it inside. And I believe they're going to get Daniels for reaching there. It's going to be her second. Talihina will go to the line. Speaking of Talihina, we want to give a shout out real quick to the fellas football team. Won state championship this year. I want to say congratulations to them young men and their coaches. First shot up and good. There's a second shot, and good. So lead back to 6, 29-23. Peyton gets it in to Maddie. Maddie now back to Meekum. Good defense there, forcing a 10-second violation. So back to Talihina. Good pass inside, kick back out. Shot up, good. Talihina has really good ball movement and creates really good spacing. And as a result, a lot of times you see easy layup. So foul going to be called there on Talihina. Defense got a little bit too close. you go. Good pass there by Cates. Gets it to Adams. 4 points now for her. And that's the way you beat that trap. Kick out, deep three, back of the iron, no good. Talihina gets a rebound. Another 3-point shot up. Nothing but net. Talihina's kind of picked that defense up just a bit. A little bit of pressuring on the ball more than what they did in the first half. And had some success. Got their largest lead of the ball game, 34-25. Cates is going to inbound here. Pruitt goes in, shot up, knocked away. Going to be out of bounds off Talihina. Pruitt, good pass in there to Cates. It's going to be Alexi's. It's her first points of the second half, 12 in the game. Good defense there by Adams, forcing the pass to go back out. Meekum didn't quite get out quick enough. So Miller's going to check in for Meekum. Talihina ball up by 10. Ooh, good pass. Good defense there, though, by Kate. So Talihina's going to make a substitution here. Yeah, we're going to get a travel there on Adams. Ball going to be tipped by Kate. She's going to stay with Talihina. Talihina with the ball and a 10-point lead. Good block, though, by Adams. So Pruitt now with the ball, looks to try to get inside, but instead elects to go to Miller. Miller now gets it back to Cates. Cates now tries to go to work, and Talihina defense, it's hard for them to stick with her once she gets past, and wisely Wisely kind of puts the hand on the back and draws the foul, but the only problem is that's going to be 3 fouls and 13 fouls for Talihina. So Pruitt inbounds the ball, gets it over to Daniels. Daniels fakes the three, gets it back to Cates. Pruitt now with the ball, 3-point shot, a little short, no good. Battle for it. Talihina's going to come down with it, leads the ball to the front, and lay up. And they're going to get, I want to say, Maddie on the foul. It's going to be her first. Talihina go to the line for a pair of free throws. First shot, a little short. Just a little short. There's the second one, and good. So Talihina now up by 11. Daniels with the ball. Yeah, Daniels. Got Cates, Daniels, Pruitt, Adams, and Miller. Who hit that there? Cates hits that one. That's a 2. 14 points in the game. So Cates gets the board. Going to get Lexi for the block. Good hustle there, just not able to get in position. Draws the block, and it's going to be her third. And so Peyton's going to check in for her. You don't want to pick up that fourth foul. Sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. All right, so Maddie gets it into Meekum. Meekum to Daniels. Daniels now shoots a deep three. Shot up. Oh, in and out, no good. So they're going to get Adams for her first. Anytime you get James gets down there in that paint and catches the ball that deep, she's just hard to defend without fouling. And we've seen that happen a few times in the ball game. Second shot, up and good. Pair of free throws there. So Meekum now gets the ball from Daniels, looks to push it down the floor. Got Miller cutting towards the corner, calling for the ball over there. Gets it now to Pruitt. Pruitt head fakes, up and under, a little fadeaway shot up, rolls around. Good look at the basket, just can't get it to fall. Had a collision there at the elbow. There's a deep three, shot up, good. She was 4 or 5 foot behind the three-point line. That was one of them NBA jam threes right there. Meekum now gets the ball, trying to get it over to to Miller. A little bit too much catch-up on the pass. And it's been all Talihina in this third quarter. Good defense there by Adams. And I'm going to call a foul against Talihina. And if so, that's going to be the 5th team foul. And so Daniels should go. She's going to go to the line, and she's going to get a chance at some of her first points of the game. First shot up, no good. So London not able to get the shot to fall over 2 from the charity strike. There's another one of them deep 3. Double deuce for Talihina. Done got hot here in the third quarter. And it was all Lady Golden Tigers in that third quarter. Stigler's going to trail by 19. We've got 8 minutes left, folks. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. 4th and final quarter underway. Kate has entered back into the game to finish it out. Got 3 fouls, so she had to be careful for the remaining 7 minutes. Meekum now looks to try to get it in, kicks it over now to Haney. Haney, who just checked back in as well, and for the first time in the game, got Bracken in. You got Bracken, Cates, Haney, Meekum, and you got Adams to round out the 5. There goes Meekum. She shoots a 3. I think there was a little bit of a tip on the shot. Kind of made it come awkwardly off the rim. So now Wilson's going to check in for Haney. There was a jump ball call. So Bracken's going to inbound it for the Lady Panthers. Wilson comes down with it. Good, now gets it to Cates. Cates over in the corner, head fake. Spins, picks up her dribble. Looking to someone to try to get it to. Shoots it up, no good. Battle for the board. Cates somehow comes down with it. And she's going to go to the line for a pair of free throws. Lady Panthers scored 8 in the third, 7 in the second. 14 was their best quarter of the ball game at 14. 29 in the ball game. Now Cates tries to add to her total of 14. First shot up, no good. So Daniels is going to check in for Adams, and Cates now with second of a pair of free throws. Shot is up and good. So 15 now for Lexi. Lead down to 18 with 6:31 left in the game. Lady Panthers got a lot of work to do if they want to get back in this thing. Good defense by Cates. There goes a kick out. Wilson tries to get there. Bracken now comes down. Got to watch for the defender behind. Gets the ball ahead to Cates. Cates is going to go up, left hand, shot up, and good. 3 straight points now for Lexi, and now 16-point lead. 17 in the ball game. And Wilson comes in off the bench for coach and gets a couple loose balls and a rebound. Makes a couple good passes here. And the Lady Panthers on the move. Kick out to Daniels. Daniels shoots the 3 off the glass. Shot up and good. And you couldn't ask for a better time for London's first points of the ball game. Then 5 minutes, 35 seconds left in the or the game actually. And what was once a 21-point lead now down to 13. So Talihina coach didn't like what she saw, called a timeout. 32nd one to be exact. And while we do that, we want to say thanks to a few of our sponsors tonight. It's because of folks like SCA Title and Abstract Company, KC Marlott CPA, and TW Trucks and Equipment. Appreciate Zach and Miranda Karp over there. It's because of folks like that, we're able to bring you guys these broadcasts as many times as we possibly can. And with the broadcast being mentioned, we got the Sequoia tournament that's going to tip off, I believe, Jeremy, on Thursday. Now, we want you to take note that Panther Vision will not be broadcasting the tournament. However, the mix will be broadcasting every ball game. Typically, they just cover maybe Salisal or Roland, but they're going to be covering. We verified that with them, and they're going to be covering the entire Sequoia tournament. So that's good news. You'll be able to watch each and every game if you want to watch the whole tournament, or if you want to just tune in to the Panthers, you can do that as well. And we'll make sure Vales shares their link on our Panther Vision website or on Facebook so that you'll know where to go. Second shot up and good. So 1 of 2 from the line. And now Daniels looks to get it into Meekum. Meekum easily handles the ball. Going to be met with a trap right there at midcourt. Gets to Daniels. Daniels gets a good pass over there to Adams, but just Talihina played the ball really well and knocked it out of bounds. Going to stay with Lady Panthers. Cates inbounds, gets it. Meekum now with the ball. Cates goes, tries to draw the foul, does. Count the bucket. And now Lexi has another chance. She had an and one in the first. Now has a chance at a second one here. She's got 19 points in the ball game. Got a chance to make it even 20. Shot up and rolls around and good. So down to 11-point lead, still plenty of time. Just got to play good defense here. Don't give up any open looks. Talihina got the big lead just because they got hot behind the three-point line. So you're going to have to step out. And Talihina goes to work on the inside. And I don't know if I would just stay with that play the rest of the game until Stigler can show they can stop it. Meekum now with the ball, spin move, up and under, shot up off the glass and good. And Peyton gets her 13th point of the ball game, lead back to 11. There's double deuce there. She's been shooting from an island out there all night. And that was a good trap there by Meekum and Adams back inside. And it's going to be on the floor. And I want to say, yeah, they got Keeley on the foul. It's only going to be her second team foul. So really, really good foul there by Adams because Talihina caught the ball deep under the basket there and would have probably had an easy layup, so good foul. They go right back to it there. Kick out to Double Deuce over there in the corner. She's been hot. Couldn't get it to fall. Meekum reaches in, gets the ball, knocks it away. Looks to push it down the floor. Spin move. Had a good idea of wanting to get it over to Cates, but ball was tipped. And here goes Talihina. There's a deep three right there. A little bit too much. Oh, yeah. That should be Stigler ball. So Talihina's going to turn it over. Still got an uphill battle here, do the Lady Panthers, trailing by 11, 3:47 left in the ball game. But Stigler's done a great job not giving up and battling back. They had a bad third quarter. There goes Meekum now with the ball. She's got Cates to her left, but she goes right to work. Ball in and up by Adams. Good pass there by Peyton. And the lead back to single digits with 3:36 left. And that was a big heads-up pass there by the senior guard. And Adams did a great job securing the pass first and then going up for a shot that was good. So we're going to go silent just for a moment. It's a full timeout. We'll be back with the final 3 minutes plus in just a moment. All right, here we go. 3:31 left. Talihina up by 9. Let's see what the coach has drawn up for the Lady Golden Tigers, who is seeing a 20-point lead dwindle here in the fourth. And I believe they're going to get them for a travel. I'm going to say that she moved that pivot foot as she was getting set to shoot the jumper. So Talihina's going to pick that pressure back up. Gave them success back in the third. You got Wilson, Meekum, Cates, Daniels. Yeah, that's got to be a foul right there. I thought we was back in football season with Talihina there just for a moment. And it's going to be third team foul. So Meekum's going to inbound it. Wilson now with the ball, gets it to Cates. Cates gets it back to Daniels. Daniels shoots a three up and good. Get that girl another three. That's 2 in the fourth, and folks, it's a 6-point ball game. So Talihina's going to wisely just kind of spread the court. They got the 6-point lead. And if I'm the Lady Golden Tiger, if I shoot the ball, it's going to be down in the paint to number 4-0. Yeah, they're going to get Alexi's kind of reach there, and not really a good foul. Her fourth. So Lexi had to be careful. The final 2:25. Wilson now guards the ball. Daniels gets around the screen now. Meekum pressures the ball, and they're going to have to foul there. I mean, you don't really want to have to, but going to have to there just because of the time situation. 2:09 left. That's going to be Peyton's second, and so now they got 4. And on the next one, I imagine they're going to start fouling Try to force Talihina to put the game away with the free throw line. Lady Panthers doing a great job, folks, just battling back. Talihina just ran wild in that third quarter and got up to a 20-point lead. Stigler didn't give up, battled back, got it down to 6 points here, and Alexi has to be careful with those 4 fouls. Meekum tries to foul, no call. A little bit of, well, she tried to foul nicely, and the ref didn't call it. So she said, well, I'm just going to foul where they can see it. I mean, it is. Oh, they're going to call an intentional foul. They call it an intentional foul. Well, Joker should have called a foul earlier. You wouldn't have to do it. Boom. Ball don't lie. Uh-oh, ball never lies, folks. I'm just telling you, the referee needed to call that foul that first time. None of that other stuff would have happened. Regardless, Talihina ball, no harm, no foul, no pun intended. They get the ball inbounded here. Daniels is going to guard the ball. 5 team fouls. If you're Stigler here, you got to foul. Just because of the time and the situation, them just trying to dribble it out. Alexi can't foul, though, because she's got 4. I don't know what we're doing. Almost looks like we're just conceding that, hey, we didn't get beat by 20. Alexi can't foul. She's got 4. They're like, what are we going to do to get a foul called? We're like trying to foul and can't get a call. So Meekum's 4th foul. First shot up, good. So Talihina's had a shot at 4 free throws here so far, 1 of 3. Here's a second one is up, so make that 2 of 4. Brindley now with the ball, gets it across midcourt, gets to Meekum. Meekum goes immediately in and finds Adams in the paint, and that gives her 2 points, added to her total, and 8 in the ball game. And Stigler immediately calls timeout. I want to give some shout outs to some of the sponsors that help make the broadcast possible. Man, what's up with Williams Chevrolet? I'm gonna tell you right now, if you need a new ride, go over there to Williams. It don't matter. Listen, you want a Chevy, they got it. You want a Dodge, they got it. You want a Chrysler, they got it. You want a Jeep, they got it, folks. If you want something new, man, they got it. You want a truck, they got it. You want an SUV, they got it. You want a car, folks, it don't matter. Just go see Williams over there, and they will hook you up. Keep it local, folks. Also want to say thanks to Farmers State Bank. Listen, it don't matter if you got $2 or $2 million. Go see Farmers State Bank. Put some money in there. They're good folks over there at Farmers State. Always support Panther Athletics. And then Palmer Construction. Old Logan, good fella right there, folks. You need some concrete work, something like that, just give him a holler. So Talihina is able to get it in. Miller's come in, trying to. Oh, okay, they're going to call jump ball. So a little bit of substitution game here is Coach doing as Cates and Meekum both have 4 fouls, so just kind of changing it a little bit. Don't want them to foul out. Miller needs to come in and foul right here. Oh, they're going to say it's off of Talihina. And so Stigler's going to have a chance. Quick substitution here as Meekum and Cates comes back in. If you're Coach Farrell, you gotta really like what you see here through these young ladies and their willingness to fight back and battle back. What was a 20-point lead? What was once a 20-point lead has been met with just a big second or fourth quarter here, Lady Panthers. Let's see what they've scored. 6, 10, 11, 12, 14, 18 points. Their largest scoring quarter of the game, and we still got 29 seconds left. So a 30-second timeout. Stigler going to get Coach Farrell, get a play drawn up here. It's a two-possession ball game, so you got to think, hey, let's do we got to have a three. I mean, because if you get the three, you're going to foul. They're going to get a couple free throws, so you got to. I mean, unless you score 2 points real quick, and then foul and hope they miss. But the only problem with that is you make a two, it's still a two-possession ball game. So, I mean, if I'm drawing it up, I'm trying to get Peyton, trying to get Cates, I'm trying to get somebody. Daniels has been hot from behind the arc. She's got a couple threes here in the fourth quarter. But you want to try to get this down to a single-digit ball game. You need a little bit more urgency here. There it is. Got to shoot that. You got to shoot that. Somebody got to shoot it, folks. And that should be it. I wouldn't foul. Just let them dribble it out. Just a little bit of hesitation there by Stigler coming out of a timeout. You would have really liked to see a little more urgency there. But, hey, hats off to these ladies here. They were trailing by 20. Battled back here in the fourth quarter. Just fell a little bit short. And they're going to lose by 6. But an 18-point quarter, and it was an entertaining game. So, folks, we're going to go silent just for a moment. We got the second and final game of the night. We got the Golden Tigers and your Panthers coming right at you. So we're going to pause, and we'll be back. All right, folks, second game is just about underway between Stigler and Talihina. I mentioned it in the ladies' game earlier, but I want to do it again. During this broadcast, I want to say congratulations to the Talihina fellows on the state football championship, bringing it home. They fell a little short last year, but were able to bring it home this year. Parker with the tip, gets it to Johnson. Johnson now to Peary, Peary back to Johnson. So we'll see how this game that we're now underway is going to go. Good block there. Peary comes down with it. Gets it to Eastham. Eastham now back to Peary. Talihina is going to bring some athleticism to the ball game. And there goes Parker trying to draw the foul. And Cade's going to go to the line for a pair of free throws. Cade had 19 points against Salisal. The first shot up, rolls around and good. Here's the second one. Back of the iron, rolls around, no good. Battle for it, Eastham nearly got it, but Talihina's going to come away. So 50% from the line for Parker. Stigler's got an early 1-0 lead. Golden Tigers trying to spread the floor. Gets it over to the corner. And good recovery there by Jones. Three deep in the corner. Back of the iron, no good, but easy rebound for Talihina. Left-handed shot up off the glass, and good. Johnson now with the ball, looking for the screen from Jones. Immediately goes to work, kicks it back to Jones. He'll shoot it. Deep three, shot up, in and out, no good. Had a good look at the basket. Got to be happy with the shot, just not able to get it to fall. And shot up off the glass, battle for it, and that's going to be off Talihina. Good hustle there by Talihina, just not able to come down with the ball, goes out of bounds, and Parker's set to inbound it. Eastham now brings the ball down the floor. Jones with the screen. Eastham goes up and under off the glass. Shot up and good. Grant gets his first bucket of the ball game and puts Stigler back on top 3-2. Johnson pressuring the ball. Doubled there by Eastham. There's a three-point shot up. Side iron no good. Parker elevates and gets the rebound. Defense pressuring Parker there, trying to make sure he doesn't get that three-point shot. I'm going to say Jones traveled as he was falling towards the floor. Just got a little bit off balance there. So Talihina now with possession, chance to go back on top. Johnson jumps out, defends. But the shot up and good for three. We're going to get a foul here. So it's going to be on Talihina, so Stigler going to inbound it from the side here. Eastham's going to do that. We got Jones, Eastham, Peary, Johnson, and Parker. Just starting five for Stigler. Eastham thinks about it, picks up his dribble, gets it to Jones, now to Johnson. Johnson picks up his dribble, catch Parker, he goes up and under. And they're going to say it was on the floor. So shot no good. So Perry inbounds it, gets it to Easton. Easton going to try to split the defense. Shot's not there, so he's going to kick it back out to Johnson. Johnson now gets it to Jones. Parker calls for it and gets it. Thinks about shooting a deep three, but instead picks the dribble up and gets it to Jones over to Perry. They're going to call Morgan for travel there. And shot's no good. So Morgan tips the pass, and then the Talihina on the way out of bounds, the ball gets tipped by them. And so Parker now set to inbound and gets it to Johnson. Easton now going to get it to Parker, and they're determined not to let Cade get that three-point shot. Coach Parker not too happy. Yeah, I don't blame him. There was a hand in Cade's back, kind of pushing him towards the out-of-bounds line, and rather than a foul call, they're going to whistle him for stepping out of bounds. So another turnover there. 5-3, Talihina still on top. 3:49 in the opening quarter. Entry pass, shot up off the glass, and good. So it's going to get a hold there on Talihina. Parker was. And it's a good hold because if they don't do that, Cade's wide open for an easy layup. But instead, now Stigler offense going to have to reset. Ross is now checked in to the ball game. Man, that's a quick 5 seconds. That's the quickest 5 seconds I've ever seen in my life. That was a quick 5. I mean, it was close. You got to get rid of it there for sure. There's a three-point shot way off. Air ball picked up by Talihina, so they're going to get a second chance here. And that's kind of been the story of the first quarter. Talihina forcing turnovers and getting second chance opportunities. And let's see if they can make the most of it. Johnson knocks it away, hustles for it. He's going to come down with it. Shot up off the glass and good. And Johnson gets his first bucket of the ball game. And Cade's going to steal it. And on the way down, trying to make a pass, and he's going to draw the foul. And that's 5. That's 5 team fouls. So Cade's going to go to the line for a couple free throws. He's 1 of 2 from the line early in the ball game here. First shot up, rolls around and good. Second shot up, rolls around, and good. So 3 or 4 so far on the night for Cade, and it's a tie ball game. Kicks over to the corner, gets it inside, back to the key, shot up, and Parker comes down with the board, gets it ahead to Johnson. Johnson now has Perry trailing, and Morgan just couldn't, or actually that wasn't Morgan, my bad. That was actually Easton that could not quite secure the pass. He was trying to catch it, and while in the air, do the layup at the same time and just couldn't get control of the ball. Ross out, pressuring the ball. Shot up, a little short. There's a three-point shot up, in and out. Oh, my gosh. Living right on that one. So now Easton with the ball, looks for Jones to give him the screen. He's going to kick it back to him over to Johnson. Johnson has an open look. Shot up, good. So 5 points now for the junior, and we're tied at 10 with 1:37 remaining in the opening quarter. And Ross jumps up, knocks it out of bounds. Good hustle there by the young man, number 13. Honeycutt, he's going to check in for Cade, and coach getting Parker a little bit of a breather here with 128. He gets him that 128 plus the intermission between first and second quarter, so that'll be a good little break for Cade. Easton pressuring the ball, trapped there by Johnson. Honeycutt, who just checked in the ball game. Honeycutt just checked in and got called for dragging that foot. We're still tied at 10. Been quite a few turnovers to start the ball game. We're gonna give a testament to they ain't played since last year, so you got to work some of that stuff out. And I imagine as the game goes, though, it's tough, man, when you got Christmas break. All you do is eat snack cakes, popcorn, and watch Stranger Things. So they're going to get Easton for the foul. It's his first second team foul. So Blizzard's going to check in for Stigler here. That's number 12. Panthers doing a great job shuffling those feet on defense, flying to the ball. Honeycutt with a near steal. Battle for it. Ross comes down with it, gets it to Honeycutt. Honeycutt now going to get it over to Johnson. They're going to get Talihina for the foul. And Johnson should go to the line for a couple free throws. So far, man, Jackson's had a great game. 5 points. Got a chance to add to it here. He's leading Stigler in scoring so far. Still early. First shot up, no good. There goes Johnson hitting got the second on the way up, no good. So Jackson 0 of 2 from the line there. Typically a pretty good free throw shooter, just not able to get him to fall there. Fadeaway three. He ain't Michael Jordan. And Honeycutt with. I like to see the hustle there out of the freshman. And inbound pass up and good. Johnson at the buzzer, shot up off the back of the iron, no good. And we're going to head to the second. Talihina up by a smidge, 12-10. We'll be back in just a moment. Shot in, up, no good. Going to go off the fingertips of Stigler. So the ball's going to stay with Talihina. Good game so far. Just got a quarter behind us here, but been kind of up and down. Quite a few turnovers. Stigler comes into the ball game 3-1, I believe. That's what their record was. There's a little jump shot from the elbow, short, no good, but Talihina comes down with the board. They're going to say Johnson was able to tie it up. Possession arrow is going to point to the Panthers. Let's give some shout out, Jeremy, to some sponsors real quick. I want to say thank you to SCA Title and Abstract Company, KC Marlott, CPA, and TW Truck and Equipment. We appreciate your support of Panther Athletics and Panther Vision. Parker now with the ball, gets it over to Johnson. Johnson gets into Easton. Grant now back out to Parker. Parker will shoot that deep when you better back up. You better ask somebody. That three-point shot. That's his first field goal of the game. Got 6 overall, and Stigler now on top. And Talihina girls were shooting 4 and 5 feet from behind the arc earlier. And Cade comes out for the fellas here of Stigler and says, hey, I can do it a little bit further. So now Talihina sets the ball up, trailing 13-12. Gets it inside. Ross on defense, along with got Parker, Easton, Johnson, and Jones in the ball game. Parker. I don't know if I said his name or not. There's a three-point shot up, in and out, no good. Jones comes down with the board, gets it to Johnson. Johnson now looks to lead the charge down the court. Good pass into Easton. Easton dribbles, picks it up, gets it to Jones. Jones now back to Parker. That Talihina defense kind of stretches a little bit further after Parker hit that deep three. Jones now to Johnson. Johnson now calls for the play. I don't know who they. Okay, they're going to get Gavin for a foul away from the ball. That's his first team foul. So it was a foul away from the shot. Ball off the leg of Talihina. So the Golden Tigers not able to get those threes to fall just yet. They've maybe hit one or two, but if I was to guess, I don't keep up with their statistics. But if I was to guess, they're about 2 of 10. Jones back to Easton. Easton to Johnson. Johnson gets it over to Parker. Parker head fake, shot up. High arcing shot. And good. And that's 9 points for Cade. And Stigler now has their largest lead of the ball game at 4. And Talihina, the guard there, slipped a little bit. So Parker hit back-to-back threes. Parker now back to Johnson. Johnson head fake, shoots from the key, a little bit too much on it. And I think they're going to get Talihina for the foul. Yeah, got him with the elbow there. It's his second foul, so now Ross set to inbound. You got Jones, Easton, Johnson, and Parker. And there's the timeout, Talihina. So we're going to go silent, folks, just for a moment, and we'll be back. Panthers on top, 16-12. Ball inbounded into Eastham. Eastham now looks to try to cut to the basket. Kicks it over to Jones. Jones will shoot a high arcing three. And I tell you, it made it, folks. And Stigler's got 3 threes in a row. And they now have a 7-point lead. Shot up, no good. Jones comes down with the board. Looks for Johnson to come back and help. Eastham now with the ball, cuts, ball nearly knocked away. Tried to force it over there. He's trying to get it to Ross in the corner. And just a little bit too much mustard on the pass. Goes out of bounds and results in a turnover. Johnson with the pass, shot up and good. 7 points now for him. It's his first bucket in the second quarter. And Stigler now up 21-12. Panthers doing a great job extending that defense, forcing the outside shot, and Talihina's just not able to make it count right now. Good hustle play there. Talihina going to make a substitution here with 3:42 left in the half. That's a deep one right there. Can't get it to go. Jones comes down with the board. They're going to whistle Talihina again for the reach. Ross now has the ball, gets it back to Johnson. Johnson looks for the screen. Ball knocked away. And good recovery there by Jackson. Knocks the ball out of bounds. Talihina's going to make a quick substitution here. If you're Coach Parker, you're telling your fellows, let's take care of the ball. We've worked hard to get this 9-point lead, and we don't want to give it back to them. And one thing's for sure, Talihina has struggled behind the three-point line. The last thing you want to do is give them one that they make and then them get on fire. Here goes Parker now with the ball. We've got a full timeout. Final 2:58 in the half. Really important for both teams, but if you're on Stigler and Coach Parker, you want to say, hey, what's got us the lead is good defense. We've stretched out the defense. We pressured the ball. We forced some turnovers. Jones has done a tremendous job blocking out, getting the rebounds. Talihina just hadn't had success behind the three-point line. You got to assume at some point they're going to start making some of those, and so you want them to miss as much as possible, but you sure don't want to make turnovers and give them more opportunities to maybe catch on fire. So Coach Parker here is saying, guys, let's take care of the ball. Let's close out this first half with ball security, and let's convert some plays and hopefully try to get this lead to double digits as they head to the break. 21-12 is our score. Stigler's made 4 threes in the ball game. 3 of them have come here in the second period. Cade's got 2. Jones has a 3 of his own. And then Johnson hit one back in the first. So here we go, 2:53 left. Got Easton, Parker, Johnson, Ross, and Jones. There's a little shot from the elbow. And it's up and good. And Parker follows his shot, puts it back up and good. Skip pass over to the corner. Ooh, near steal there by Parker. Jones on the ball here. Good entry pass there for Talihina and results in an open shot. Good, lead back to 7. Stigler kind of slows it down here and drain the clock a bit. They have the 7-point lead. Parker to Johnson. Johnson now head fake, goes to the basket. A little jump shot from the free throw off the back of the iron, no good. And they're going to get Cade for the foul. Only the second team foul, first personal. And that's going to kind of slow Talihina down and allow the Stigler defense to kind of get set. Big possession for both teams here, that three-point shot. And that's what we were talking about. I mean, they're going to keep shooting, and at some point they're going to get one to fall. And now what was once a 9-point lead, only 4 with 54 seconds left in the half. Johnson into Easton. Easton goes. Johnson kind of lost his footing there. Had a good look. Good look going to the basket. They're going to call him for travel. So back-to-back turnovers here for Stigler. Yeah, that's a travel there. Yeah. Yeah. They're doing a pretty good job officiating here in this second game. That first quarter they were horrible, but They've got they got the ship righted in the second. Hey, it is what it is. They're doing a good job now. That's all that matters. So Johnson with the ball, gets it over to Eastham. Eastham to Jones. Jones has hit a 3 here in the second. 5 in the game. There goes Eastham in the corner. 3-point shot up off the side of the iron. No good. And they're going to chuck it the length of the court. Oh, just a little bit short. And we're going to head to the break. Stigler 23. Talihina 19. Folks, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in the second half in just a minute. All right, folks, Talihina ball as we start the second half. Panthers got a 4-point lead. A lot of ball to be played, and what was once a 9-point lead, Talihina went on a 5-0 run to close the half. Good defense there by Parker and Eastham. Just out of the fingertips of Cade there. Ball swung over to the corner. Jones going to step up. That was a good spin move there by 2-3. So Talihina scores first bucket. Second half, now Parker with the ball, gets it over to Eastham. Eastham looks, waits for the cut by Peary. Now over to Johnson, back to Parker. And ball knocked away, turned over. And Eastham got to be careful not to draw the foul there. And turnover doesn't lead to any points. So now Johnson with the ball. Stigler just needs to settle down, let their offense work, or just give it to Parker and let him shoot it, whatever you got to do. And that's 14 in the ball game for Cade. It's his third three. In fact, he's hit 3 in a row. A little running jump shot up, back of the iron, no good. Just Stigler does not block out. And Talihina made them pay. Johnson now gets the ball, carries it across midcourt, gets it over to Parker. Parker to Peary. Got the starting 5 out on the floor. Eastham, Johnson, Parker, Jones, and Peary. And Eastham runs up off the glass, shot up and good. And that's going to be Grant's 4th point of the ball game. His first basket since the first quarter. There's a 3-point shot up, no good. Speaking of Eastham, he comes down with the board. It's 1-on-5, so he wisely pulls it back. Kicks it over to Parker. Now Parker going to swing it over back to Eastham. Eastham now going to get it to Jones, and Eastham gets a crack at a 3. He's going to be a little bit short. Go out of bounds, and going to be Talihina ball. Ooh, good back door. There's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow goes and points to Stigler. So good hustle play there by Jones, able to battle for it. Should have been an easy shot there by Talihina, just not able to get it to fall. Good crowd here tonight in Talihina. Folks excited to see a little B-ball. Start off the new year. Parker looking for turnover does lead to an easy transitional layup. Got to take care of the ball there a little better. Lead back to 3 now. Coach Parker didn't like that Peary got double teamed there underneath the basket, so he wisely calls a timeout. And while he does, we want to mention a few folks that really help us make this thing possible. Panther Vision helps us travel around all over the place when we can, and we wouldn't be able to do it, folks, without them. And so folks like SCA Title, Casey Marlott, CPA, and TW Trucks and Equipment, man, lots of good folks that, man, they give to support. And we just encourage you to support local businesses, man, as they support our kids. We'll give a special shout out. Is it KK's Barbecue Is that what it's called there in Stigler, folks? They're not official sponsor, but, man, they're a new business there in Stigler right off Main Street. Man, need to go give them a try. I think they opened the doors today. I didn't get a chance, but my goal is to go this week. So go by and support these businesses, man. You're going to have to take your belt off, Els. Shot up and good. So what was once a 9-point lead for the Panthers, now down to just one. And really it's come as a result of Talihina pressuring the ball, forcing some errors, and then able to convert some easy baskets. There goes Easton with a 3-point shot up, and nothing but net. Good. That's his first 3 of the ball game. He has 7 in total, and that lead back to 4. Ball knocked away there. There's a whole lot of stuff going on right there. Now Easton with it. Going to get it over to Johnson. Johnson has Peary over into the corner there. Now back out to Parker. Parker shoots a deep 3, shot up and good. Cade now has 17 and lead just like that, folks. Back-to-back 3s by the Panthers is up by 7. Good swing there by Talihina. And there's a deep 3 from the key. 2-3. He's had him a good third quarter for the Golden Tigers. Lead back to 4. He's had a good game so far inside and outside. He's been one of the bright spots behind the arc for Talihina. And they're going to whistle a foul. 23. He's going to have to be careful. That's 3 fouls, and really he's been a bright spot for Talihina. Scored a lot of their points here in the ball game, so he's going to have to be careful for the next 10 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the game. Goes Easton now, gets it over to Jones. Jones head fakes. Oh boy, he Dikembe Mutombo. He beat the brakes off that ball, folks. Yeah, that needs to be a replay right there. We're working on the clock, but there's a deep 3. Good recovery there by the lefty. He said, you block me under the basket, I'll just come out 50 foot behind 3-point line and shoot me one. Lead back to 1 now, so now Talihina making a run of their own. Peary now with the ball, gets it over to Parker. Parker to Johnson. Johnson now looks for the screen from Easton. And he shoots a 3, shot up, side of the iron, no good. And Talihina now has the ball and a chance to. And Parker's going to go up, left-hand shot, draws a foul, and Vales, that's 4 on 2-3. And, well, now they're saying it's 3. Just a second ago it was 3. I think the scorekeeper may be missing some toes or something, because now they're saying it's 3 fouls. So Parker goes to the charity stripe, hits the front end of 2. Shot up, no good. Parker typically makes those free throws, just fell a little short on the arch there. Good kick out, 3-point shot up, no good. Cade comes down with the board, waits for the defense to back off, now brings the ball down the floor. Parker thinks about it. Elects to get it over to Johnson instead, and got Ross to his left, looking maybe for Easton to give him a screen. He's going to spread the floor. Got a 2-point lead. Easton back to Johnson. Johnson does a little jump shot there. Rolls around, no good. Battle for it. That's going to go off at Easton there. Honeycutt now set to check in the ball game. Ross is going to get a break. So Talihina the ball, trailing by 2 as the third quarter comes to an end. Running jump shot off the side of the iron, battle for it. Honeycutt comes down with it. And Stigler has the ball and the lead as we come to an end of the third period. Shot up, no good. So we got 8 minutes left to play. Stigler 35, Talihina 33. Going to go silent for a moment. We're going to be back with the final 8 in just a moment. All right, here we go, folks. Fourth and final period. Stigler on top, 35-33. After 3 quarters of play, scoring has been a lot of Cade Parker with 18. Peary's got, or actually Jones had 3, Johnson 7, and Easton 7. Yeah. They're going to get Gavin on the foul. This should be his second, first team foul. Or they're going to say it's his third. Take a shot up and good. We got a tie ball game. So Johnson brings the ball across court, looks for the screen from Jones, going to survey the court. Now Easton with it, back to Jones. Jones now looks to try to get it to Peary. And Peary goes to work, kicks it over there to Easton in the corner, head fake. Good pass over to Peary. Peary now back to Easton. Easton head fake. Has Johnson over in the side. Jackson didn't like what he saw, so he's going to pull back and reset. Kick over to Jones. That was a good shot by Eastham, just couldn't get it to fall. And we're going to get Morgan for the foul. Stigler has led by as many as 9. Talihina has had a lead as much as 4. But for the most part, been a pretty competitive game. There's a good hustle play by Talihina, able to come down with the board. Kicks it out for an open 3. Shot is up and good. And you knew as cold as they were in that first half that if they keep shooting, that they're going to start getting some shots to fall. And you've seen that in the last possession. Jones now shoots a 3. Shot up and good. And Gavin's got another 3 in his back pocket and gives him 2 in the game, 6 points total. And we're back tied at 38. We got to look at the corner over there. That's back-to-back 3s, and somebody's got to watch that corner. He slipped out off the screen. Johnson now gets it to Parker, back to Johnson. You don't have to shoot a 3 here. Plenty of time left in the game. There goes Eastham. He'll shoot that one, though, from the corner. And if you got it in your pocket, pull it out. That's 10 points. Back to back, up and down we go. Oh, that's backcourt. If you're a Talihina coach, you hate to see that. After hitting back-to-back 3s and kind of getting some momentum, those turnovers, folks, you know it. They're a momentum killer. They called him for travel there, but I didn't see him pick the dribble up, but either way, turnover by Stigler. So back and forth we go, turnovers. There's a good pass to the corner, deep 3, shot up and good. My boy was like 0 for 50, but he got one to sink, and it, hey, this is the most important time right here towards the end. And that's 3 threes in a row for Talihina. Eastham had a good open look at the basket, just not enough arch on it. A little bit flat. And Talihina now has a chance to extend that lead. That was a good look there by Talihina, just couldn't get the shot to fall. Now Johnson cuts to the basket. Stigler, man, they've had a lot of success tonight when they push the pace. We've seen a couple turnovers the last few possessions because they've slowed it down. They started backing out, and bad things have happened. When you do what you see Johnson did right there, kind of force it, he draws the foul, you get a good kick out, and so I keep pushing it right here. I don't let off the gas. Coach Parker didn't like the call there because they're reaching in, kind of pushing, putting hands in the back, pushing, and they're traveling, but that's because they're kind of getting pushed a little bit, so he just wants some calls to be made. Good defense there. We're Counting down to the home stretch here. Talihina up by 3 with right under 3 minutes left in the ball game. Good hustle there by Jones. Jones to Eastham. Eastham now goes. Shot up off the glass. Shot it good. Kept the bucket for Eastham. That's going to give him 12. And now Grant has an opportunity to tie the ball game. This has been a good game, folks. If you're just joining us, it's been up and down, back and forth. Stigler has had as much of a 9-point lead. Talihina had a 4-point lead, but hey, I think it's going to come down to the final possession of the ball game, who's going to take care of the ball the most. Anyway, we're going to full timeout, so we're going to take a breather here, and we'll be right back. All right, so Grant Eastham going to go to the charity stripe. Has a chance at a 3-point play. Even greater, has a chance to tie the ball game up here. Shot up and good. So we're back. Yeah. Jones on defense. And they're going to get him for a reach there. That's going to be 4 on Gavin. And Talihina is going to get a chance to go to the line for a pair of free throws. Shot up, good. So Talihina is able to convert on both free throws, back up by 2. If you're Stigler here, you don't have to have a 3. If it's there, take it. But just take care of the ball is the most important thing. Right. I want to make note here. We're almost 6 minutes into the 4th quarter, and Parker hadn't scored here, so Talihina's done a really good job at preventing him. He had 18 points through the 3rd, but they've done a good job just preventing Cade from getting the ball in his hands in a position where he's able to get an open look or even get set up on a screen. So far, so good for them. They still got 2 minutes left. And if they want to win the game, they're going to have to keep the ball out of Parker's hands. And if you're Coach Parker here, you're going to say, hey, if they're going to do that, I need Johnson, I need Eastham, I need somebody to step up and convert. There's a deep 3, shot up and good. There goes Eastham. He has the ball. He shoots a deep 3, a little bit left there. So Talihina with 1:20 left in the game, 5-point lead. This is their largest lead of the game. And if you're Stigler, you've got to figure out a way to get a stop here, and then got to get the ball in number 3's hand. And they're going to get Johnson for the foul. Should be 14 fouls now, but Stigler can score fast, but Man, they're going to have some stops here on defense. Easton's going to guard the ball. He's going to draw a second. It's going to be the 15th foul. So with 62 seconds left here, if you're Talihina, all you have to really do is convert your free throws. Convert your free throws. Take care of the ball. First shot up, no good. So it's a two-possession game, plenty of time. If you're Talihina, you really want this free throw to fall. That's why I jinxed him. So after getting what you wanted to send them to the free throw line, get them to go 0 for 2, but then can't get the rebound, and those are the kind of mental mistakes that cannot happen if you want to get the dub. So Stigler now with the 5-point deficit there is going to have to foul, and they really need to try to force a turnover here if they can. Fourth quarter has come at the hands of Grant Eastham, the sophomore. He's got 6. Gavin had that, the senior, he had that 1-3 that he hit. But that's been it so far, 9 points. And it's been because Talihina's played good defense. They've prevented Parker from getting some open looks. In fact, I don't think Cade's had very many shots at all here in the fourth quarter, if any. Johnson now playing defense on the ball. I think they're going to get Johnson for the foul. That's going to be his 3rd foul. And Talihina's in the bonus. So a good chance here to stretch it to a 3-possession game. And there it is. Easton now with the ball, gets it to Johnson. Got to move quick here. 3-possession game. There goes Easton over in the corner. He picks the dribble up, goes up and under, kicks it to Jones. Jones shoots the 3 off the side of the iron, no good. And Jackson's able to get the rebound, shot up, and draws the foul. So he'll go to the line for a pair of free throws. Jackson's yet to score here in the 4th. Got 7 in the game. First one's up and good. Make that 8 in the game. So back to a 2-possession game. Talihina doesn't have any trouble getting the ball inbound. Man. They force you to have to tackle them to get a call. And we're trying to foul. So Easton's gonna get the foul there. It's gonna be his 3rd foul. First shot up and good. Second shot up, in and out, no good. Johnson comes down with it. Still 3-possession ball game, so it's going to have to be a quick score. And there's Parker. He gets it back to Johnson. Johnson shoots the 3, high arc, shot up, good. So Jackson, he now has 12 points in the game. 5 quick here after hitting the pair of free throws. Well, we got a little bit of a break here. We want to give some shout outs to our Panther Vision sponsor and supporters. I want to say thanks to Compassion Home Care, Cooks and Hills Co-op, Dunn Country, and Cooks and Hills, man, Cooks and Hills Connect. Also want to say thanks to, who else? I want to say thanks to Williams Chevrolet, Farmers State Bank, and Palmer's Construction. All right, here we go. Just right over 20 seconds. One possession game. But Stigler's going to have to get a stop. They're going to foul pretty quick. Only a second ticked off. So Talihina just need to make one of two to make it a two-possession game. And Talihina done a great job here in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. 4 of 6. That's the first one. No, and it's good. Got a block out here. Shot up and good. Parker with the ball. Looks to push it down the floor. Gets it over to Johnson. Johnson now with the ball. Skips over to Grant. Grant head fake. Shot up. Deep three up and no good. Battle for the board. Johnson gets it. And shot up and good. And that gets it back to a one-possession game. But you got to anticipate a quick foul. Got to be a quick foul and then hope and pray that Talihina misses both free throws. We knew it was going to come down to the final few seconds of the ball game. Stigler at one point led by as many as 9. But Talihina here in the fourth quarter did a great job on Cade and then started heating up a little bit. And we knew, folks, we knew it was going to happen because they shoot the three fairly well. But they were colder than Antarctica the first 3 quarters. And we knew that at some point they get one to fall. They did. And they hit 3, maybe 4 straight. Stigler was able to match that a few times, but not each time. And so that's where the separation came, made it a 3-possession game. And if Talihina gets this in and more than it's just going to be hard. In fact, if I get fouled, I probably tried to intentionally miss a free throw. So Easton's going to pick up the foul. He took a second off. It kind of looked like it was almost like a football tackle. So if you want to be technical, you make one, miss one. Or you miss one and let the clock run out. So good game. Both teams, Talihina did not give up, could have easily given up when Stigler went on that run. Ooh, that's his first bucket of the fourth. Oh, folks, They better be glad they made both free throws, right? So the final here from Talihina, it was a good one, folks. I look forward to seeing them play again here in a few weeks. 56-54, Talihina with the dub. But a great game. Hats off to Stigler, and they'll get another shot at it. A great game tonight, final 56-54. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. God bless.